This is my daily driver, but I've just received something in the post that may just replace this. Let's take a look.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.
So yeah, welcome back to Dadskillz. I use this thing on a daily basis, and I think DeWALT for me are perfect for what I need. So I'm fairly bought into this 18-volt ecosystem. I've got, and you can just buy loads of bare units that fit the battery. So for instance, I've got the 18-volt XRP torch, the multi-tool, the vacuum, the wall chaser, the 18-volt SDS, the hedge cutter, the angle grinder, the tyre inflator, soon, jigsaw, the circular saw, and that's it for the minute. Or is it? So yes, I've just come in from work and the parcels arrived that I've been waiting for a couple of days. And I think this, let me show you. This could be the thing to replace my big drill. And so what it'd be used for, well, let me show you first. So it's a 5-in-1 brushless little drill driver. And I'll show you some B-roll now where I've unpacked it and all the rest of it. We'll have a look at that. Yeah, so I ordered this a couple of days ago. And this came about, I was on a job and I said to the guy I was working with, I'd really like is something a bit more compact than this, but still 18-volt, because I didn't particularly want to get smaller batteries or a different maker batteries that wouldn't fit with the chargers and wouldn't fit with the ecosystem that I'm in. And he said, yeah, they do make smaller ones. And I've seen them too. They're the compact ones. They're probably a bit smaller. And that's fair enough, but it wasn't different enough and offer enough versatility away from this to get something different. So this is great. Used this for years, and it's a bit like Trigger's broom, this really, to be totally honest. I've probably had about three XRP bodies over the years, and then obviously it's whatever battery you've got. I've got a couple of the FlexVolt ones. It'll drill the hole, screw the screw, flat wood bits, wood augers, all that sort of stuff. But it's heavy, so if I stick this in the bag is heavy, which is not a problem. I don't mind heavy, but it is a bit of a weight. If you've got something long on it, it's difficult to get in and make a nice square circular hole that you're making, a square drill hole, if you're up between joists or whatever. So I've looked around, and what I found was Milwaukee made a sort of 5-in-1 or 6-in-1 kit, and I keep looking at Milwaukee thinking they do some really good stuff, and like DeWALT, they've got all the bases covered. They make all sorts of stuff, and lucky for me, DeWALT came out with this. Now, whether it's, how should we say, inspired by the Milwaukee one, but I bought it, and we'll see how it goes, because obviously it's a lot lighter. So this one will be about 97 Newton meters of torque, something like that, which is, you know, I probably don't need that for what I'm doing with it on a daily basis. And if I do need something bigger, if I need to do a bit of chiseling, or I'm SDS in holes out for roll plugs all day, then obviously I'd go with that. But for the occasional job, that was great. So what do I want from this one? I want the versatility that it offers. Obviously it's a lot shorter, and as we've seen, I reckon I can get into some proper tight angles with that. See how much space there is there. That's hardly anything. I can easily get in between a joist with that. So that's 97 Newton meters worth of torque. This is difficult to find, actually, how much torque this is, but the best guess is about 57. That should be ample. And so with this, the versatility doesn't stop just with that and these things, because you've got a little hex drive there, which is nice and short again. And then you've also got, your drill driver for if you haven't got any hex bits about. So that's cool. It comes with 2 batteries. The batteries open a different way to the rest of them. So you've got this lever that you push back, whereas on these bigger ones, you push them down. So that's a bit of a difference, but that's fine. So we've got these batteries. You get 2 3 amp hour. So these are 12 volt, these, as opposed to 18 on that. So I was so taken with the versatility that these could offer, I went with something that was a different battery system. And as I said before, I was tempted with the Milwaukee, but this was very close to the same price. This was about 240 quid delivered. And the Milwaukee has got a range, so there's one that's cheaper, where you get less items, obviously, less bits and pieces, and then they've got a more expensive one. So this is well priced, really, in that range. I might think at some point of getting a 5 amp hour battery for it. I see they do those. And again, like that, it's got a useful little torch on the bottom there, just like its big brother has. And this one's quite a light, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Good stuff. So we got 2 speeds on this one. The big one's got 3 speed, but to be honest, I never used number 3. So it's going to be really interesting to see how I get on with this, because I've got great hopes for it, actually. I think it could be that perfect little in-between tool when I'm nipping in and out of jobs. A couple of screws, a couple of holes maybe, and screw it up with this. Should be good. Tell me what you use. Tell me if you're a Milwaukee user. I'd love to know how you get on with Milwaukee, because they seem to have a great range. Makita 2 seem to be good, but it looks like Bosch are kind of losing the way a touch with their bigger professional range. I know their 10.8 stuff, I used to have that years ago and it was really good. They seem to have a lot of ranges in that for the sort of DIY market, but I think they're losing the way when it comes to variety of bare unit tools you can buy. So yeah, that's it from Dadskillz today. It's just a quick one. I've not seen many of these in the UK, to be honest, and it was quite tricky to get hold of one. None of the bigger outlets had it. I had to go to someone I've never heard of before to get this, but the charger's got a UK plug on it, so that's cool. So in a couple of months' time, if you're interested, I'll give you a little update, tell you how I'm getting on. But in the meantime, have a good one, enjoy your tools, and I'll see you again really soon. Cheers.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.